Today we're going to remove the interior door panel from a 280ZX. This is the driver's side. The procedure I'm going to show you is the same on the passenger side. All you really need is a Phillips head screwdriver. This is one of the easiest door panels to remove of any vehicle. Basically, you're going to remove this screw, which is a Phillips head right there from the door handle pull on the inside. You're going to remove two Phillips head screws from this arm rest right here, and there's one on each side of there. And then this is the one most people get a little confused about because this is the power window control right here. And we need to remove this as well, but there's no obvious attachment. And all you need to do for this one is just grab it and just pull it right off. That's all there is to it. Just pull straight out. There's no problem. We're going to talk about also refinishing some of these pieces to freshen them up, and I'll show you. I've done most of the work here already, but I'll show you kind of what the before and afters look like in a little bit. If you are removing the passenger side door panel, the interior door panel, it's the exact same process as the driver's side, except for the passenger side has this extra grab bar. And so all you have to do is flip up this little flap right there, and there's a Phillips head screw in there, and then there's another flap down here that you just pop open and get at that. So you'll have to take this piece off too, of course. One small tip after you remove the screw from the door handle surround, you'll want to hold up this interior handle to allow you to remove this piece and just slide it right out like that. Once you've taken off the surrounds or the escutcheons that go around the interior door pull and the power window switches and that armrest, all you need to do is start working around the edges right here and just pop out one at a time the little retaining clips that hold it in. If you just slide your finger along the edge and as you feel it get close, just pop one out. You work your way all the way around, and it's pretty straightforward. In case you're curious, here's the back side of that door panel, and you can see those 8 round retaining clips that you pop out one at a time. If one of them should happen to break or be extra brittle, it's not a big deal if one or two of them isn't there, but it's also a really easy part to get and replace. They're still available. So I've popped out all of the clips, and here's why this door panel is so easy to remove. There is no wiring or anything, no harnesses connecting the door or any of the door mechanisms to this interior panel, unlike a lot of other cars. So really, once you got all those clips out, you can just take this whole panel and just pull it straight up, and it'll come off, and there's nothing you have to worry about disconnecting or reconnecting later. We've pulled that panel just straight up. It just slides off right off the top, and then you can see you have full access to the door lock mechanisms and the door handles and the power window mechanisms or anything that you need to mess with here inside the door. Here's the door panel removed, and I've already done the restoration of the finish, and I just want to show you all the pieces here that have been completed, and I'll put up some pictures at the end of this video showing you what they look like before. But basically you need these two products. If you have a silver interior 280ZX, all of these silver pieces with this kind of metallic sheen can be almost identically factory matched with this duplicolor vinyl and fabric coating, and the color on this one is just called vinyl silver. And then the plastic pieces like the door handle escutcheon and the power window escutcheon are almost perfect match for this duplicolor vinyl and fabric, and this one is called medium gray. They have a couple of different grays, so you want the medium gray and you'll get an almost perfect match. As you can see, here's what this side refinish looks like, and the back side, which had never seen the light of day, is the original color, and you can see that it's pretty much perfect. If your silver interior is anything like mine, then what had happened was this entire piece that was silver had started to fade and wasn't shiny anymore. It almost looked like a very faint tan, and especially along this top edge where I guess there was a lot of sun exposure or something, it started to get some kind of weird staining that wouldn't wash out. So the whole thing's just redone with that duplicolor silver now. Because of the amount of activity this door handle sees the escutcheon, you're probably going to have yours cracked. They're almost all cracked. And you'll be lucky to find an uncracked replacement. But it's not that hard to repair. You can see I've done a repair. It's not perfect, but you really can't see it when it's installed in the car. All I did was, before I applied the Duplicolor onto it, I just filled in the cracks with some basic, just like white, like bathroom caulk. Really, anything just fills it up. And then once you paint it with the Duplicolor, you have to look really hard to see those cracks. They were much, much more visible before. What I'm also going to do before I put this back on is I'm going to reapply the chrome, which this little inside piece here is supposed to be chrome. I have a chrome paint pen that is going to make that nice and shiny again. It's supposed to be chrome, just like these are chrome here on the power window escutcheon. I'm going to use this liquid chrome paint pen from Molotow to fix up that trim. I've got the liquid chrome applied, and hopefully you can see how much nicer that is. That's the original look it's supposed to be. When you put the power window switch escutcheon back in, just note that it is not exactly the same top to bottom. See how there's this center tab right in the middle on only one side? That tab goes on the bottom.